Cassie.
We're in New York City.
Woo! And I just landed like, how long ago? Like a few hours ago, and then I went running, and then I met Bex.
She doesn't sleep. I was napping until like 3 minutes before I came here. I asked you guys to ask us some questions, and you posted a bunch of them, and so we're going to answer the questions from my page in this video, and then in part 2, or maybe this is part 2, I'm not sure yet, she is going to answer the questions from her page. We just won't have any parts. Like, I'll be the Bex version, and you be the Cassie version.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
it's not number 1 and number 2. We're friends, so it's equal.
Equal.
Oh, before we start, I want to show, because I always wear workout clothes. This is from MPG. That they gave me at the party. It's really nice, thank you. It's just a black top and it's cute. But look, I'm wearing a skirt.
Ooh.
Even with leggings though.
Ooh.
I'm conservative.
Wait, can I show what I'm wearing?
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Okay, I'm wearing blue jean shorts. Oh, that looks really risque. Okay.
What keeps you motivated every day? I answered this on my page, but I'm going to tell all of you because you're not all fans of me on Facebook, but you have to do that. Facebook.com/BEXLIFE. Do that. Okay. So what keeps you motivated every day?
I think the fact that I feel so invigorated with energy right after I work out and the results that I see. Seeing results keeps me motivated. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I wrote, which was really corny. I just love life. I want to be here as long as possible and have as many experiences as I can, which is actually true. Because my goal right now is just to live a very long, happy life. So it's more for health than for looks right now, even though looking good does not hurt.
Mm-mm.
This one is kind of a plateau question. So it's basically, I'm 34 years old, but this could happen at any age, very active and fit, but for the life of me cannot lose weight. Should I reevaluate my workouts or my diet? I just want to lose 10 pounds. Or is it possible my body just won't let it go? I actually have a really strong opinion about this because people are constantly asking, like, how do I lose the last 10 pounds or how do I lose the last 5 pounds? And my question for them is always, why do you feel like you should be losing that extra weight? Like, where did you get your guidelines from? Because if you are eating really well and you're moving around every day, then that's probably the weight that you should be at.
I totally agree with that. But if you are looking to lose weight, at the end of the day, it's usually your diet. And I always say this, your diet is 70 to 80% of the way you look. So even if you think you're eating healthy, those little snacks, those little things here and there, they really add up. And if you're working out, you're most likely only working out like an hour a day, maybe even less than that. So reevaluate your diet. Reevaluate your diet and try to eat as clean as possible.
Yeah, and I think the best way to watch your diet is to keep some kind of food diary. So if it's on your iPhone or if you're just writing it down, I keep a little notebook when I'm trying to, get in shape for something specific and just write down everything because you would be surprised like how many times I go to the refrigerator and take a big scoop of peanut butter. So.
Oh my God, I love peanut butter.
Ugh, I eat it like it's my job.
Oh, have you tried the ones at Whole Food where they grind it like?
We're getting distracted.
I know, right?
It's a very similar question. My sister is getting married, and I just want to get rid of a few pounds before this special day because they're going to be maid of honor. Same thing, food diary, and watch BEXLIFE and Blogilates videos. She just reminded me that maybe we should be saying your names. So the first question was from Deepika. Then we had Amanda and Kate. So thanks, guys. This one is from Whitney. You want to read this one?
Okay, sure, yeah. Whitney says, how do I stop obsessing over food? And also, how do I stop sabotaging my healthy eating with binges after eating so well?
This is a good one. You do that one.
So, I think people obsess over food because they're bored, like, honestly. And I think you just need to occupy your time with something else, like, yeah, honestly, that's what I think it is. I think you need to either find joy out of cooking the food and not just, like, stuffing your face with stuff because you can't really get obsessed with the taste of it and then you don't realize what goes in your body.
You know what? The biggest enemy for me when it comes to like just not obsessing over food but eating way too much is being tired. Like if I don't get enough sleep and if your body thinks it's really tired, you're going to think or your body's going to think that it needs the calories to keep itself awake. So on days where I have not slept, I just sit around and kind of like eat all day long. So sleep well. Get your sleep. It's really, really important. I need like 12 hours sleep to function well.
Yeah, and drink more water. That also keeps you like fuller, and sometimes you're thirsty. You're not actually really hungry.
Marsha, how often should you measure yourself for fat loss?
You can take that one if you want.
I don't measure myself for fat loss.
For those of you that are going through rapid fat loss, It doesn't hurt to measure every week, especially if you're losing those like 2 or 3 pounds or whatever you're trying to do. It's actually pretty motivating. But if you don't have access to calipers or like a bod pod type thing, I would say maybe like once a month. Even then, that's too crazy for some people. But just whenever you start to see physical changes and you kind of want to know like how many millimeters are behind your tricep and stuff, then do that. Usually trainers have like a 1 month mark, a 3 months, a 6 month, and like a year. Then you can see your progress.
And I got a tip from my trainer Daryl, and he was saying too, if you're getting measured for fat loss, have the same person do it every time, because everyone uses a different method, and every single method has its pros and cons. So definitely have the same person doing it, so you make sure that it's not accurate, but it's showing your correct progress.
Exactly.
This is from Danielle. Was there ever a time for either of you when you weren't living a healthy and fit lifestyle? If so, what motivated you to change, and how long did it take to make fitness your new lifestyle?
When I was in college, I just started eating so much because all the food was free, and I'm like totally about like free food. So I started gaining a lot of weight. And so when did I start changing that? I think I actually, because I started teaching Pilates my sophomore year of college, and because I've added in that extra like workout every day, the fat started automatically coming off. And so I think I just made fitness more part of my lifestyle, and that's how I started to change.
When I was a new mom and I did not have a lot of money, I was a fast food addict. So I would literally like scrounge up change and hit Wendy's or Taco Bell every single day. I had the worst diet possible, but I was, young and thin, and I could eat anything and never gain weight. All that has changed. I cannot eat Wendy's anymore, and I wouldn't. It's gross. Sorry, Wendy's. We'll never get a sponsorship from them.
Do you remember the finger incident with the chili? There was a chili finger incident.
Don't tell me that. I don't either anyway. But when it turned around for me, which I've talked about before, my first son, who is now 12 years old, he was born with a visual disability. I took him to his pediatric ophthalmologist, and the doctor was very progressive, and he suggested eating a clean diet. And then probably in the past 6 to 7 years, I started getting heavy into fitness, because that was, the natural progression of that. So this is my favorite one, and I think her name is Danira? I'm sorry.
Danira Wallace Garcia.
Sorry.
Says, here's my question. Did you guys ever imagine you would motivate and change so many of our lives, all in capitals too?
We were just talking about this.
Well, yeah,
we were just talking about this at lunch.
Yeah. No. Actually, no.
I always thought that I was going to be awesome. No, it's the most amazing privilege, and I am so grateful. I feel blessed that I get to talk to you guys every day. And I was saying to Cassie, and she said the same thing back, like, the first thing we do, what do we do first thing in the morning?
I wake up, before I even open my mouth, I like turn on my iPhone, and I'm just like, oh, comments, I'll comment right back.
It literally motivates me and drives me through my day to read all the wonderful things that you guys write. Sometimes we, I have to delete the pervy things, but we forget about them because we get so many good comments.
Right.
And it's just so amazing connecting with you guys. And the truth is that you really inspire us. Totally.
Yeah. You allow us to keep doing what we do. If no one actually cared or commented, I think we wouldn't be here.
So comment on this video 500 times.
Like.
This is from Sherry. How did you get to where you are now, influencing so many people to be healthier, and what would you recommend to bloggers who would like to do the same? Go ahead.
I have an answer for this one. My answer to any type of how do I become a better blogger and all that kind of stuff is to be authentic and be you to the max. I can't stress that enough. Do not try to be someone else, because if your fans like you, they're liking you for you, and you'll only last so long if you're trying to be someone else.
Yeah, I mean, my motto is 100%. The only thing that you can ever be best at in this world is being you, because there will always be someone better in every category, and that's totally okay. There is no competition for being you, so do it well, do it authentically, and do it often.
Yeah.
Keep with it, because people think it's like, we just started making videos or we just started blogging and everyone just started loving us or whatever. No, it was like a long, long time of lots of work for no pay and no one commenting before anything happened. So yeah, keep at it. Ooh, this one from Marbella.
You guys have really cool names.
Sorry.
What are your birthdays and how many brothers and sisters you have? I like these because they're so easy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Jan 16th, so I'm a Capricorn. You are?
July 18th, Cancer.
And I have one little sister, Jacqueline. You've seen her in some of my pop cardio videos.
So cute. You're so lucky that your sister does that with you. My sisters are not into fitness, and they won't even walk around the block with me. But I do have an older sister, Danielle, and she's 10 years older than me, and I have a younger sister, Leah, who is 3 years younger than me. Neither of them are into fitness, and they make fun of me for my videos. But they won't see this one, so I can totally talk trash on them. Last question is from me.
Okay. This is your video.
It's from Danielle. Bex, what products do you use when you wear your hair curly? It looks great. Thank you. Not today, though. It's really flat today. I'm a curly girl, too, and I'm constantly changing it up because it never looks how I would like it to. Okay, here's the truth. I am not a girly girl at all, so I use super cheap shampoo and super cheap conditioner, and I never blow dry it, or, well, when I was in the car driving to New York today, it was actually still wet. So I don't do anything to my hair. And I think probably that's the key. Well, I do have highlights in it now, or like these weird streaks that she put in. But I think the key is the less that you do to your hair, the better. And it'll stay in really great condition and all that. But I am looking for organic products for shampoo and conditioner that are not going to break the bank, and I still haven't found them. So suggestions, please.
So that concludes Bex's part of the video, and if you want to see what else we have to say about other things, go on to this video right here.
Are we putting it here?
Right here.
Oh, wait.
Right
We're
there.
voguing.
Okay.
That
See
was
you later.
good.
Thanks again to our friend Bianca for letting us use her apartment, and thank you guys for all your questions. Remember to visit our channels by clicking on the thumbnails below.